number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
Okay, we'd like to quickly invite on the high table, if they're present here, we'd like to recognize the presence of the Director, GeoApps, Dr. Vats. If he's here, please, to the high table. Followed by Dr. Felix Allen, Director Media. Future Dr. Khalid Ibrahim, please, if he's here. We'd also like to welcome to the high table, Director Engineering and Space System, Dr. Olufemi Agbola. Dr. Olufemi Agbola, please, if he's here. Then we'd also like to welcome to the high table, Happy Julius Kusu, Liaison Officer, Adamawa State. We'd also like to quickly welcome to the high table,
still in that order, I want to recognize all other deputy directors and directors that are here present so that we can invite you to take your seat. May I have any of the directors of this agency? Director of any department in the agency? Please, let me quickly do this before we continue. We are all civil servants, and we recognize the position of our leaders and heads of department. Take corrections. Thank you. Engineer Solomon Dabri, are you there? If you are there, please come to the high table. this singular honor to once again welcome the members of the high table. Always specification, the Director, Engineering and Space Department. Young World Program on behalf of the DG. The DG is honorable in the absence. It is honorable that things happen that took place. The leaders were here yesterday with them, and he spoke with them and promised them to have a coffee with them together. Okay. Now, we have a competent director who is studying at DG grade and all the activities are taken place here. That is the best thing of the government. Now let us welcome him once again. That means he's wearing two shoes. He's seated at the DG and as the head, because the department work hand in hand with DCP to make this thing a success. Another person in the profile is Dr. Oliver. He's standing in too. He's wearing two caps, standing in too for Professor Aribor office. A round of applause. My colleagues, the director, acting director, DOAS, director of special duties, Dr. Ali, and our guests. I want to welcome all the principals, headmasters, directors, and proprietresses that are here, parents that are here. I welcome you on behalf of the agency, the children, the great future of Nigeria. I welcome you, and also on behalf of NASDAQ and Ministry of Science and Tech. I want to thank God for making this event happen, because this is the first ever in this country. I want to thank God for bringing you here safely. I want to thank God because you are here to see this live and direct. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the premises of National Space Research and Development Agency. It's a pleasure to specifically welcome the children and the guests to this special occasion to inaugurate the Nigerian Space Ambassador Scheme and install our first set of space ambassadors. Space science and technology has inspired generations of both old and young across the globe. It is in the light of this that the National Space Research and Development Agency commenced some programs following the approval of the NASDAQ 25 years roadmap, which is Nigeria Space 25 years roadmap, which was also approved by the Federal Executive Council. So, as part of this program, this is one of the things we have to do to create awareness in science and technology in the area of space. These programs of our roadmap include, at least as it relates to the children, zero gravity competition, which they have already started. Some children were here. They started the competition yesterday, and some of the competition they have done, zero gravity competition, children eclipse observation, development of syllabus and robotics, and space science, space ambassador scheme. This scheme, we are starting the first three. The one we are starting now is the space ambassador scheme, of which you are now a participant. The first three of the program, like I said, we have done them. The aim of this scheme, Space Ambassador Scheme, is to support and encourage exceptional traits in children to enable them gain more insight and exposure
into space science and technology activities for a possible career in the field. Research has shown that the personalities of individuals are formed at childhood. Therefore, it is our belief that exposing these children to space science and technology early in life and awakening the geniuses in them to attain a level of ingenuity that may not be possible if stifled only to conventional teaching systems. Before I go on, we believe that if you get the children young at this age, there's nothing, the sky is not even the limit for them. Myself, how did I come to do space science? I'm an engineer by training, but I decided to do aerospace engineering when I was also a student like you. My teacher, they gave us an assignment to write about choice of career. I've never heard about how to make aircraft or space vehicle or rocket before that time. But I went into the library of our school and went to the encyclopedia. I know you are IT students, which you have internet to go and do, so you can do better work than I did that time. But by the time I finished, my name changed to, when they call my name, you must say aerospace or aeronautica. Those days I will not answer you. That's what I became after that. And that was a long time ago. And this is what I am. So we are believing that if you know these things very young, you're exposed to it, then the sky is the limit for you. How to make satellites. So we believe that all the geniuses here will be awakened by this program. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate our would-be ambassadors. You have passed through rigorous selection processes and have emerged top. You will from today be the face of space science and technology in Nigeria and beyond for the next 2 years. This position comes with great responsibilities, and we encourage you to display high sense of responsibility during your tenure. What we are saying is that since you are an ambassador, in your class, your mathematics, you are supposed to get 100%. So 70% is no longer you. When everybody gets 70% and say, hey, you are an ambassador, your own is 100%. I think God will help you.
Amen.
Not only that, we have this way you start integrated sciences. In the sciences, 70% is not enough for you anymore. As an ambassador, you have to get 100%. And all the sciences are your own. And when you finish with the sciences, you have to bring me some more, which means you are going to do further math. May God help you also.
Amen.
So, you are different. Before, when the teachers come to class, they should know that you already know some things. Because you are going to study beyond what they are giving you in class. At least when I discovered I was going to do aero, I began to read every other thing. Trust me, it's not just engineering. In fact, there's no engineering. Science is the one that was facing. Carl Sagan, all the things there about galaxy, about all those things, Milky Way. I was already dreaming those things. That is where all those things will be your own. I pray God will help you also. Once more, welcome to the National Space Research and Development Agency. Thank you very much as we continue to represent space science, Nigeria, and the world.
I think he needed a bigger round of applause than that. A quick one. Do we have the DG of Defense Staff Administration or a representative who would like to have a presence here on the high table? Would like to have a presence on the high table. Okay, now the chairman of this event is Happy Julius Fusi, Liaison Officer Adamawa State, who is representing the government of Adamawa State. Please a round of applause for her.
congratulate you all because this is a unique way to celebrate Children's Day. Unique in the sense that this institute has been fit to catch you as young as you are, to prick you where it will remain there. By this singular act, most of you will not forget today, and that will be the beginning of greater things to you all. It's a big name, it's a big technology that requires dedication, hard work, and special training. I only wish one of the schools from my state is represented here as well. But I have 2 ambassadors of Adamawa State seated with me on the high table, which I am sure it won't end here. I pray and hope that when next children are going to be gathered here, there will be school represented from Adamawa State. The governor would have loved to be here in person, but due to reasons way beyond his control, I am here. And I'm happy to be here because I will be part of this and I will take the news back. I congratulate you, sir, on this initiative. And I congratulate each and every child that is sitting here because you, by virtue of sitting here, are the pacemakers. Pictures, meaning, whatever we said here, they may not remember it all. But what they are about to experience, the story will not end here. We look forward to raising great ambassadors of this magnificent event. We look forward to raising children that will take over from where we have stopped. We look forward to having science experts amongst you all. Congratulations and good to see you. Happy Children's Day.
It used to be so difficult for me growing up. Mathematics, I still don't know it. And when I see things that have to do with science, it's as confusing as anything. But today you see young minds that when they start describing things to do with outer space, you just wonder where they came from. You just wonder where they came from. So I'd like you all to clap for yourself, children.
Teachers too. Please, okay, principals. We have principals. It's all right. We have teachers, please. For time's sake, we may have to get the good messages. The people who are give us something good, like start education, and all that. Days for the children, and we want to make it more. Days, you have to move a step further in our presentation.
Everybody here in NASDRA is interested in the future of the young minds. But one particular person stands out. Anything that has to do with children, he's almost a child himself. And this person, we're inviting him for the unveiling of the scheme and ambassadors. This will be done by none other than the chairman of Nigerian Space Ambassador Scheme, Dr. Benjamin Ayatunji. Please keep clapping.
Thank you. I have so many of my bosses here, so I cannot stand on the existing protocol. I want to recognize everybody. Let me start by recognizing the His Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State. Was here, Dr. Vat, MD Joabs, you're welcome, sir. I also have my boss, Dr. Feli Saleh, the DD Media, and representing Senator Boniface Praville, as you'll start with that. You're welcome, sir. I'm recognizing the CEO of DCP, our partner, Mr. Gashimbaki. Welcome, sir. And I also recognize Mr. Solomon. Thank you for supporting us and being with us. I would also like to recognize the media. We are glad you are here to cover our event. Thank you very much. For my colleagues, you've been very wonderful. I want to say thank you. The teachers, before going to the children, you are wonderful. We've had opportunity of interacting with your students, and I can tell you, we are amazed by the level of intelligence. Thank you very much and well done. They always say that our teacher's reward is in heaven. Yours is not in heaven. Though you will get in heaven, but here are your rewards. They are representing you well. And to my friends, the children, you are looking cool. Thank you for being here. And as we honor you very much, I want to start by saying, before unveiling this scheme, I want to first thank the DG, because this program is his initiative. He believed we should induct children into space and technology, and gesture will no doubt ensure continuity of this field. The DG, every represented here, wants to say thank you for having Nigerian children at heart. I'm also expressing my gratitude to my colleagues, which I've done before. You served in various capacities organizing this program, and you've done wonderfully well. Our partners, DCP, like I've always told you, working with you is heavenly. You are wonderful. In light of this, that NASDAQ, since its inception, has engaged in various activities. The DG, during his speech, has mentioned the Zero Gravity program. He has mentioned the Eclipse program. He mentioned our development of our robotics syllabus and syllabus for space science, and the program we are inaugurating today, which is the Space Ambassador Scheme. Now, the Space Ambassador Scheme came out, the idea came out initially, I could say, not planned. We usually have children's program, and on the 1st of September 2016, there was Eclipse, if you remember, and we have children here. And among the children that were present, one of the children made a presentation, and the presentation wowed everybody, and the DG pronounced him a space ambassador at that location. We are also today officially inaugurating that child. After the pronouncement, there was follow-up, and it was during follow-up that DCP, that Discovery Circle Professional, offered that they are going to help NASDAQ develop a concept paper for the program pro bono. That's without NASDAQ paying, as their community service. I think DCP deserve a round of applause for that. Now, as the officer in charge, they were directed to me. And when they came, the first thing that intrigued me is that, what is your interest in all this? They said they don't have interest. At every stage, I will ask them, what is your interest? They will tell us their interest is in Nigerian child. So, when we have them saying, okay, we want to do this for you pro bono, the DG issued them a letter as a consultant for this program, and the whole idea started. Now, the concept paper they developed was amended and adopted by NASDAQ with provision for ambassadors to represent NASDAQ at primary school level, junior secondary school level, and senior secondary school level. And the overall objective of the scheme, A, is to promote the knowledge of space science and technology among children in Nigeria. 2, to create a platform where children with exceptional interest in space science and technology can develop and nurture their skill. C, to assist both teachers and parents in identifying and talent spotting kids with peculiar interest in space science and technology, so that such real interest in advanced technology will be nurtured. D, to promote subjects in school curriculum, that's the STEM, and foster greater interaction among children with interest in space and technology. And E, to promote the overall advancement of space and technology among Nigerian children from cradle till when they become old and go to their grave. That was the objective we said. So the selection for the space ambassador, like I said initially, the primary school was picked by DG based on his presentation. That's why for this particular one, we have no competition for primary school. But to select the juniors, ambassador for junior secondary school and senior secondary school, we made an advert given an essay topic where we invite children all over Nigeria to submit. This, in all, we received 464 entries from children across Nigeria. That's both junior and senior secondary school. We have 211 from junior secondary school and 253 from senior secondary school. Now, from different schools across Federation. Now, 30% of these entries were from outside Abuja. And when I said outside Abuja, I mean actually outside the Northwest, where Abuja is resided. 65% of the entries were submitted by female students. We only have 35 male. And after the essay was screened, we invited 12 students to NASA premises on the 26th of May 2017 for a series of tests. And we test them in area of cognitive domain, the affective domain, and the psychomotor domain. We want to be sure that a child that is picked to be an ambassador can represent NASDAQ. Now, part of when they came here yesterday, they had a written test. After the written test, they have a technical challenge where we dismantle some of our equipment without their knowledge, and we gave them to put it together. The only thing they have is the manual, and that most of them did excellently well. We also placed some video clips of advanced space exploration for them and set a question based on what they watched to answer us. And at the end of the day, we asked them to make presentation to us of the essay they wrote. And in selection, we have professionals, auditors from DCP being there to observe. Some of them are part of the panel to score, and we have observers to observe that what we are doing, we are fair to all. Now, after the selection, before I go to the result, the Space Ambassador scheme is said, Space Ambassador will be the face of Nigerian space program to children and to private sector. And an ambassador will have a tenure of 2 years. He or she is expected to be responsible at all times, and the benefits accrued to an ambassador are enormous. These benefits include, but not limited to, I use the word likely scholarship offer. In our scheme, we have a plan for scholarship offer for our ambassadors. But because our partner, DCP, who are in charge of the fund drive, because we are going to go to private sectors, that's why I put likely scholarship offer. We also plan to carry our ambassadors on excursion to places of interest, both in space industry, both locally and internationally. And an ambassador has free entry to all NASA's program with full recognition of his or her status. And ambassador will be making appearances on behalf of NASA in TV and radio program for children, which we plan. So these are the things that the ambassador will be doing. And we also expect that, because each ambassador that is selected now will be given a letter to his or her state governor. We expect that the state governor should support us by organizing a program for children at least once within the period of 2 years, where the ambassador will be in the state to encourage other children from his or her state of origin. Now, for this program, like we've been saying, NASA is partnering with Discovery Cycle Professional, and Discovery Cycle Professional is to provide support in the area of coordination, fund sourcing from sponsors, and follow up for any letter we write to ensure full implementation of the NASA Space Ambassador Scheme. We urge our would-be partner. Now I'm speaking to everybody now, because everybody, we are soliciting everybody seated here. Parents, directors, the private sector, the media houses. We urge all our would-be partners to kindly give full support whenever our partner, that's DCP, comes with NASA's letter for support for our ambassadors to ensure this laudable dream is realizable. That is the brief about the scheme. Now, I will now go ahead to unveil our ambassador. First, I'll give the result of the exam, what we did yesterday. Then, we'll say who will be our ambassador. The first person I'm going to invite, the first primary school. And our ambassador for primary school level for the next 2 years will be Mr. Daniel Gashimbaki. Please, a round of applause. Mr. Daniel, a round of applause for him, please.
A round of applause.
Our ushers, please help us to lead our ambassador forward.
You think it's easy to be an ambassador?
So, from today, Daniel is Ambassador Daniel Gashimbaki. We will represent Nigeria's space program to all primary school pupils and to the private sector. Congratulations, Mr. Daniel. You keep standing while your colleagues join you. Now, for the exercise we had yesterday, I will invite the third position, the second position, and the first position. And I will do the same thing for the senior secondary school. So for the exam we had yesterday, the third position is Mr. Bayode Olushoga from Faith and Fortune Academy, Lokogoma, Abuja. Please, put down there. The second position is Mr. Opera.
We started working like an ambassador.
And the first position and our ambassador for junior secondary school is Miss Unko.
A round of applause for her. All the way from Lagos.
For the senior secondary school, the third position goes to Damilola Ipadiola from here.
Niger State.
Actually, Damilola arrived late yesterday, so she missed like 2 stages.
Wonderful evening.
The second position goes to Agili Chidimma from Vita School, Abuja.
It's Arise Innovation for Honor.
The young men, boys in the house, maybe next time you have to do well. Our ambassador for senior secondary school is Miss Salma Ahmed. Now, for everybody that was that did that exam yesterday, they did excellently well. I remember that before the exam, we set a mark of 70%, and we said if nobody gets up to 70%, we will not have an ambassador today. But the problem we had is that everybody had far above 70%. So it was very, very difficult for the panel to decide who is going to be. We have to now start going down to when you are asked question, how technical was your answer? And that's how some emerged. So for all of you that attended that exam yesterday, I want you to put your hands together for yourself. You did excellently well. There is none of you that failed. That's the truth. The only thing is that there must be a winner. The DG, sir, before the time will come for you to decorate them, I would like to officially present to you and the governor. These are our children for NASA Space Ambassador Program for 2000. Sir, I don't know if you give them a shake. No, there will be a time that we decorate them, but we want you to just shake them. Come on.
For our governor, I should recognize it, the ambassador.
This is Ipadiola. This is Juanita. Congratulations. Now, what I got to mention is that our ambassador from primary school is from Adamawa State. Because the ambassador for primary school emerged before this program, that's why we contacted his governor before now. Our ambassador for junior secondary school is from Nasarawa State. So, regarding the Lagos, this man, I want you to have a picture with the ambassador and their parents. Parents, if you are around, I want to say that. Sir. Okay, thank you. Now, our ambassadors and rest, you will now sit in front here. Parents and dignitaries can go back to their seats while we do the presentation.
They say stand up, you are sitting down. And,
okay, thank you. The ambassadors can go and sit, please. We don't want our ambassadors standing too much. We don't want to stress them. Please, you give them space in front there. Okay. Now, we recognize that our ambassadors should have someone to guide them. So we have patrons for the Space Ambassador Scheme. Invite our patron forward now to be decorated by the DG. The first patron is His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, who is represented here. You're welcome, ma. I don't know. The life patron was the former DG of NASA and currently a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, chairman Science Committee and Senate Committee on Science and Technology, and he will be a life patron. We are being selfish for every of our DG that gets out of the system becomes a life patron of the ambassadors. So I humbly invite Senator Professor Robert Ajayi Borofis, represented by Dr. Felix Ale. So we are giving our patron our Space Ambassador badges, which qualify them, one as ambassador and free entry to all our programs because they are our parents. Thank you very much. You can present, sir. I don't know who you start with. Give him one first. Okay. Sir.
Your Excellency, as the first patron of the Space Ambassador Scheme, with all the privileges that goes with it, and all the privileges that accrue from the side to the children too.
Just like fires,
also appointed as Space Patron of the Space Ambassador Scheme, with all life patron, with all the privileges that accrue to it, and the privileges that come from your side to the children.
Okay, let's put our hands together for our patron. The only request we have for our patron is that His Excellency is not around, so we want to say that anytime he's in Abuja, we would like to invite him to meet our DG in NASA and to meet our ambassador. Okay, now that I said I feel so well, give my DG to go up and down, give them their certificates, and ambassador of primary school, Mr. Daniel Gashibaki. Daniel is a student of, come here and please. He's 8 years old, he's in primary 3, he has demonstrated ample understanding of space science and technology that goes beyond his age. And for this ingenuity, the DG, National Space Research and Development Agency, appoint him as Space Ambassador of Primary School. I hereby present Daniel to all of you and to DG for decoration. Daniel, so I think the director will start with the letter. Give me the letter for the school. Brennyville. Give it to the director.
Representative of the head of school, Brennyville International School, Setu Abuja, I present this letter of commendation to you on behalf of the National Space Research and Development Agency, the entire staff of the Space Agency, the Ministry of Science and Tech, which we are under, and on behalf of all scientists in Nigeria and engineers. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, at this stage, we'll start the decoration of Daniel. Where is Daniel's badge? Present the badge to the director. Where is the telescope for Daniel? The telescope and the check? Please don't let him be reminding you, just. Where is the
Daniel,
sir?
congratulations. On behalf of all other students in primary school in Nigeria, Big Science, and National Space Research of the National Space Research and Development Agency, NASA, we now decorate you as a Space Ambassador for the primary school students in Nigeria. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Somebody should please come and help me to be collecting. The teacher?
You stand beside, stand beside. Stand the other side. Behind the other side of Daniel.
Okay. The certificate?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Face the camera, sir.
Daniel, move forward.
Move forward, move forward. No.
Move to the director there.
Hello.
Certificate there. So, Daniel, that's your certificate as your space ambassador.
On behalf of NASA, this is your certificate.
Okay. And Daniel, this is a prize for you from the Director General of National Space Research and Development Agency for Emerging Time and the class.
This is a gift, a prize of 100,000 naira, first prize for the Space Ambassador 2017, Space Ambassador Congratulations. Your handshake. Congratulations.
So, Daniel, you have your badge on now, you have your certificate, and you have your prize. You are, from this point, officially the ambassador of NASA for primary school and private sector for the next 2 years. Congratulations. You can go back to your seat. Go back to your seat. Second position are recognized. No, this one they don't have. Our second and third position will have no badge because they are not ambassador. But for participating in the competition, we are issuing them certificate and their prize for participation too. So I would like to invite the third position. Please give me my paper. That's Mr. Bayode Odushoga. Step forward, Bayode Odushoga. Bayode Odushoga. Odushoga. Please give him the certificate.
Congratulations. Look at the camera. Congratulations. And no, next time when you get to higher level, you'll probably be a number 1. Congratulations.
Yeah. He also has a telescope.
Who is collecting it?
Who is? Please, somebody should be collecting it.
Teacher from the school, please. Me.
Okay.
Congratulations. This is a telescope which you can gaze into the stars.
And you have a prize. This prize is from the Director General. For coming third position, you have a prize of 50,000 naira. Put your hands together for him.
Let me give you a hand. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So, you can go back to your seat. And the second position is Opara Gabriel Okechukwu from Best School International. You can step forward.
Congratulations, Opara.
Okay.
Telescope also is into the skies. Congratulations.
And your DG prize. Now, this prize we're given, this particular check we're issuing, is not from the Space Ambassador Scheme, it's from the DG NASA. So I think we should appreciate him for that. And for coming second, you have a prize of 75,000 naira.
Wait. Congratulations.
Our ambassador for junior secondary school, for 2017, for the next 2 years, is Nkosi Sma Juanita from Dalma Model College, Satellite Town, Lagos. Put your hands together for her. Stand up for the champion, please.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Ambassador. Your nephews.
Our certificate.
Your certificate also. Congratulations.
Our telescope.
Congratulations.
And she has a prize of 100,000 as a winner.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You can go to your seat. The Director General has been standing all this while, so please make it snappy. I want to invite the third position for senior secondary school, Damilola Ipadiola from Hima International School, Minna, Niger State. Put your hands together for her. Ipadiola, Damilola. She has a certificate.
Congratulations. You know that next time, you say you came late, so next time we expect to see you on the top.
Okay. Oh yeah. Ipadola has
telescope for gazing to stars. Congratulations.
Good morning.
And Ipadola has a gift from the DG also. She has a prize of 50,000 naira for coming third, which has together for
congratulations.
Okay. I now invite the second position for senior secondary school, Adili Chidima from Britax School, Abuja. Please put your hands together for her.
Chidima, congratulations. Look at her.
She has a certificate.
Congratulations. Who is it? Where is the teacher?
Where is the teacher? Oh yeah, telescope.
Oh yeah, the telescope.
Congratulations.
And
your check.
This is your check from the DG, National Space Research and Development Agency. Please let's put our hands together for the DG.
Congratulations.
And you can go back to your seat. Now you are Ambassador Senior Secondary School, and by her level, the overall leader of our ambassador. I have put your hands together for the champion as I invite Salma Ahmed Martinez.
Certificate.
Thank you, so congratulations. As ambassador, congratulations.
That's my bachelor.
This is the back.
Please, I want all ambassadors to come and sit down here. Media, no interview for now. Every ambassador, come back to your seat. Every ambassador, come back to your seat. Your checks out, Salma. Every ambassador, please come back to your seat. Put your hands together for her. Everybody, please come back to your seat. Okay, thank you so much, Dita College. Who is taking it for the principal? Letter of commendation for the school. Okay. So you present to him. Yeah. And you are what from Dama College, Satellite Town, Lagos. Come and get your letter of commendation. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. But from today, you are part of us in NASDAQ. And there is something we do, something to put into a civil service. You don't grant interview as a space science and technology without clearance from the chief executive officer NASDAQ. So if you are going to make any appearance, you contact us and you get clearance from the committee. Because our agency is a very sensitive issue, and we always try to make sure we censor what goes out. We want to make sure what we say is the right thing. So please, schools, parents, you will have to help us on this. If at any time any of the ambassadors default on this, we reserve the right to withdraw our ambassadorship and give it to another person. Hope we all understand. Thank you very much. And I think at this stage I will drop the mic at the talking since, and I give back to the anchor to invite you.
Thank you very much, sir. A round of applause for him. Keep clapping. Are you all excited to be here? I'm sure I'm looking at the next space ambassadors in the next 2 years. Yeah? Congratulations to all participants and winners. Ambassador Selma Ahmed Batuni. I hope I pronounced your name right. Ambassador Selma Ahmed Batuni, please step forward and brief your fellow students and everyone here about your presentation you did yesterday. Please, a round of applause for Ash.
like to take this honor and stand on it to achieve my duties, which I believe is taking space science in Nigeria to greater heights. I'll start by advocacy and awareness programs with the use of social media to my peers, not only in Nigeria, but all over the world. And also, in collaboration with any airline that is wishing to partner with the school, I'll form a space club in my school because I believe this is the right thing to do as the space ambassador. Agriculture, with the use of space science, I believe that's satellite communication, Nigeria has been able to attain development, mainly for agriculture, natural disaster management. So I believe that we can be more than we are today, but Nigeria has definitely made progress, and I want us to make more progress. And I would like to also show my sincere gratitude to my school, Western International Academy, and my parents for their unwavering love and support, and my teachers for equipping me with all that it takes to be here today. Thank you very much.
This should be played at high volume.
Please, the ambassadors have some media engagement, so as pictures, you go to the media and that again. So you can go to have a media.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Ambassador Salma Ahmed Batune of Senior Secondary School.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Wanta Ikosisma. I'm 11 plus, going to be 12 tomorrow. I'm from Nasarawa State. I attend Dama Model College, Satellite Town, Lagos. Firstly, I would like to thank my teachers and the school authorities. I would like to thank the organizers for the contest. I would like to thank my parents. Particularly, I want to say a big thank you to the DG, Prof. S.O. Mohammed. I would like to say thank you to the examiners and my fellow contestants. Before, I used to believe that the sky was my limit, but now the space is not my limit. Space science and technology is made up of all the scientific disciplines that involve space exploration and studying phenomena occurring in outer spaces, such as astronomy, space exploration, and so on. Space science and technology was man's desire to discover the moon and explore it. This was undertaken by an American and a Russian between 1958 and 1964. At the end, it was an American that was the first to step its foot on the moon. As a result, space science began. I suggest that scientists should invent things like flying bikes, flying bicycles, and so on. As I'm the first ambassador of NASDA, I would like to teach children I'd like to drive a car in space. Thank you very much.
Keep clapping for an ambassador. You get praise too, and want you. So that by the next competition, I wouldn't expect to see the boys. Where are the Okay, Mbaki, ambassador of the primary school. We're ready for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody, my name is Ilya Daniel Dapti Gashimbaki. I am the Nigerian Space Ambassador for Primary Category. I am here to present to you about the Advanced Mars Exploration Research Development Rover, AMR. It can also be called Supreme. Here is my introduction. My class is year 3. I am 8 years old. I attend Bradyville International School. Here is where my presentation begins. The name of my rover is the Advanced Mars Exploration Research Development Rover. It has a length of 5 meters, a height of 6 meters, a width of 4 meters, and a weight of 3 tons. It is heavier, it is more advanced, and has a claw for crushing objects, releasing a chemical signature, and also picking objects out of its back. Here is AMR's mission. AMR's mission is to find water on Mars, find life on Mars, and also to find microscopic organisms on Mars, or microbes. Here is the advantages of AMR. AMR is simply bigger, which means it carries more equipment. It has more exploration tools for human beings, which means it has a longer lifespan. And it also expands technologies that already exist for Mars exploration and research. Here's how Mars technology and development has happened over the past few years. New rockets have been made which are now more powerful. New space probes have been designed which are more advanced and can search for objects easily. And new propulsion systems have been found to study Mars. Like now, AMR is built in with a first lens. Here are AMR's cameras. Cameras are built in with a first lens and a second lens. It can also be built in with a battery, a flash display, and a database, and a check, which removes dust and particles off the camera. Here are AMR's all 24 of these cameras. It is equipped with infrared cameras, micro cameras, deep rock cameras which could look for rocks underground that are full of heat and might be the perfect place for microscopic organisms to hide and survive. It also is equipped with a normal camera and a laser camera. Here is AMR satellite. The name of AMR satellite is MMFGDAWISS, or DAWIS. It stands for Mars Microflight Gas Detection Analyzer Water Information Satellite System. It has a length of about 6 meters, a width of 40 meters, while the weight is 4 tons. It has a speed of 400,000 miles per hour on Mars in space, and also is equipped with transmitter for communicating with Earth and Mars. It can send 24 terabytes of data in just one signal. It is equipped with cooling systems to avoid it from overheating, thruster for stabilizing the vehicle, and a fuel tank which to control the vehicle and give power to the thrusters. The craft also has a laser measure which measures the distance and how the laser is being pointed. The craft also has a GBS, gas detection system, and micro detection system. It's also built with solar arrays as big as 2 school buses. Here is AMR's drone. The name of AMR's drone is FLAG, High and Low Altitude Drone. The length of it is about 5 meters, the diameter is 70 centimeters, while the weight is 30 kg. It is built in with a scanner, a GPS, data chips, a main computer for computing data, a guidance system, a stabilizer which controls all of the ailerons of the vehicle to avoid it from crashing or diving into Mars. The craft is also equipped with a nozzle which will blast out all the thrust engine. The craft is also equipped with a communication system and an emergency system. is the satellite rocket. The name of the satellite rocket is Lithium 4. It will be a very powerful rocket, and its goal will be to carry the satellite and the drone in one rocket. It will be a very, very ambitious trial because a satellite can go into one thing. Adding a drone into a rocket will be even harder because you have a bigger chance of failure on the rocket, and that means you lose both the satellite and the drone. While this rocket, I've made it very, very reliable in case of emergencies. The height of this rocket is 100 meters, the diameter is 9 meters, while the weight is 50 tons. It is a very light rocket because it is built in with aluminum, lithium, carbon fiber, and titanium. The craft is built with a database, GPS, battery, detection system, computer, and a data feed. The craft also is built in with 4 engines which can produce 15,000 pounds of thrust. The craft can also be put in with an oxygen tank and a fuel tank. Here is Ama's wheel. The name of Ama's wheel is Triton. It is a very, very reliable and strong wheel. It has a diameter of 60 centimeters and a height of 60 centimeters. It also has a weight of 50 kg. It is a wheel built in with titanium outer layers, aluminum inner layers, and also steel blades, which can help it thrive on the surface of Mars. Here is Ama's claw. Ama is built in with a claw pincer, a claw hook, and a rotating gimbal, which helps to pull the claw up and down. It's also built with an arm, which supports all the weight. The craft, the length of the craft of the claw is 5 meters, the diameter is 90 centimeters, while it miraculously weighs 50 kg. Here is Ama's rocket. It was said in the beginning it can be called Ballast 1 or Mission 1. It has a diameter of 30 meters, wider than any other rocket, a height of 200 meters, taller, and a weight of about 100 tons since it uses aluminum, lithium, titanium, carbon fiber, and also just normal lithium. The craft is equipped with a nuclear particle box, an oxygen tank, and a hydrogen tank. The craft can also be put in with GPS, a detection system, a sensor, and a big payload bay. It has up to 4 engines, a big nozzle, and a mixing chamber where it mixes all 3 of them. It uses liquid oxygen. When mixed with hydrogen, it makes a powerful burst, but adding nuclear particles with hydrogen, with oxygen, and igniting them will make a thrust. And its estimated thrust should be about 1 billion pounds, which should be able to launch nearly, maybe even a small state into space. It is a very, very powerful rocket and a very ambitious try. Here are the list of my projects. I wish to give the DG if he was here. Here I have 10 space and 10 on the military. The first one on space is which is the one I've currently presented to you. The next one is Funnel, a long flexible satellite which could be used for long-range communication. The third one is a prototype of the Venus mission which could take place in 2020 or 2025. The first and number 4 is A7271, a hypersonic craft that can carry a small or big satellite into space in 4 hours. Next, number 5 is a design for a space elevator which could transport tourists, cargo, and other supplies into space with ease. Number 6 is a military space unit which could react to any space incursions or disasters, maybe when an asteroid is in range on any planets that human beings have colonized, like Mars. Let's say very soon we have already colonized Mars and an asteroid is headed for it. They can react extremely fast to protect. Number 7 is Orbital 2. a very big space capsule which could carry cargo from low Earth orbit to any other planet as long as it be fueled with more fuel. The craft number 8 is Sunlight, a craft designed to get extremely close to the sun and without any damages to its solar panels and equipment. Number 9 is Upward, a craft designed to go into the moon, a craft designed to land on the moons of Europa, study them, drill under its surface, because plumes of vapor water have been found on Europa. And those plumes, NASA thinks that there might be an ocean under Europa that might hold gases and might be feeding off mineral resources from the core of the planet. Next is HALES, a Mercury mission that will be taken on. It is going to build a sky mission on how to colonize Mercury, the planet Mercury. Now, here are my military presentations. Number 1 is P1111, a long-range bomber that can strike anywhere in the world within an hour. It is a very efficient bomber and powerful one. Number 2 is TR-78, a very big nuclear craft designed to study, designed to enter combat with extreme capabilities. Number 3 is Infection. Number 4 is C-178 Cattle, which is a reconnaissance craft designed to study rough terrain on planet Earth and new places where human cities might be built or future human cities. Number 5 is Pont 101AE, a micro-air vehicle or MAV, a craft designed to fly in the air and can be launched by a single trooper or soldier. When it is launched, it can fly in the air for 1 hour and has a range of over 15 miles and can stay in the air while normal mouse could just stay in the air for 1 hour. This could stay in the air for days if it gets enough energy. Number 6 is Boom, a supersonic engine that doesn't use an afterburner to get to high speeds, but instead uses super cruise engines. Number 7 is F-36 Thunder II, a supersonic craft that is designed to maybe escort the P-111 to help the TR-78 and also can launch Port 101AE and get information for the C-178 Cattle. Next is G-Pounds, a long vehicle designed to carry big or small amounts of cargo anywhere in the world, get to higher altitude so nothing can happen to it, and also can land safely on the launch pad. Number 9 is Hurricane 10, a UAV designed to enter the battlefield and attack. UAVs are now used mostly on the battlefield like micro-air vehicles and eventually could replace manned fighter jets. Number 10 is 7339 XV, a spacecraft designed for future warfare. Thank you.
Children, this is a challenge. You see one of the reasons why he's the space ambassador to the new ones and the ones to come after them. What a challenge. He's so composed and he says it with authority.
Who is here on the question and answer session? We are almost rounding up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we go into question and answer, you will recall that when I was doing my speech here, I told you Daniel was selected September last year. So while his tenure officially starts today, he has been ambassador since September. And now we expect that our ambassadors who are older than Daniel will come up with projects that are higher and more sophisticated. The essence of this scheme is to make children to think critically. And that's what we know that Daniel. So that's a challenge to all of us. I am sure the
Director of the United Space System, which is DG, want to make a comment on the presentation from our ambassadors before we take questions.
This kind of thing was not available for us in our own time. I said that this time you have a unique time. We hope and we believe that we live in a Nigeria that's much better than we ever experienced. And I pray that what you have started will get bigger every year. And the presentation of the last ambassador presentation was so many big visions. It's good. We are supposed to think big. Visions, things that he mentioned there, he was able to talk about Europa, geologic, of some of the moons, interstellar moons, which is not, then he talked about building rockets, talked about building satellites, not only building, telling us the components of them. Now he was able to tell us what I get is that when he was talking about supersonic flight, he said he would use afterburner. I said, where did you get this? This is good. So you have afterburner is serious. So all ambassadors, please go and do the kind of research that he has done. And all of you, that's the kind of thing I did to myself. So I'm impressed. I know the future is bright. We are going to be, I'm going to tell you, we are going to be bigger than all those European countries. All of you develop your capability in science and tech. Thank you very much, sir.
I stand because Daniel is from Adamawa, and I say congratulations to Daniel. I would love to hold his hand and walk him to the governor myself. And
round of applause for that.
This, I'm sure the governor will have no option but to support him in every way possible. It's achievable. It is. Everybody has his own talent. Everybody has his own way of getting things done. So don't be discouraged. Pick for yourself a flair. Pursue it and get it. Congratulations to all the ambassadors. Thank you very much.
If we have just a question for one of the ambassadors, I'll take one question and I'll go. So, question. When you come here, please, you introduce yourself, your school, and you ask your question. You can walk forward, please. So the ambassador directing your question.
Okay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. My name is Naima Gay, and I'm from Hima International College. My question is for the little ambassador in the private section. Why would we want to colonize Mercury?
Hello. Nazra. My name is Sakina Adimara from Hima International College. My question for you is that, Nazra, are we going to build, let's say, somewhere bigger than these in the future, maybe outside?
Outside
the country.
The country?
Yes.
Maybe I should allow the DG to answer.
Unless we take over some country, then we'll go. But this Nigeria will be something bigger than this here in Nigeria first, because what you are telling us, this place is getting too small for us. We definitely be something bigger than this one in this country. And then, in the future, maybe when we conquer the moon, we can do something there.
And he's going to create I love those ideas. So I asked this question because maybe one day he will bring the space rocket here and come and place it. Thank you.
For satellite transport and propulsion, space transport and propulsion in Ekpe, Lagos, they build rockets. So Daniel has a place where he's going to build rockets already.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Esther Kuba from Dublin High School. Is there the first Nigerian astronaut to go to space?
You said?
Any first Nigerian astronaut to go to space?
The first Nigerian to go to astronaut. Sir, I took it. No, we are recording. The next person.
My name is Olash Pasha. I'm from Freight Academy Day Secondary School in Uganda. My question goes like, why is it that Nigeria has not launched any rocket?
Rockets? Okay.
My name is Awa Kabala Babunaji. My class is here too. I'm from Dublin International School. I have a question for the primary ambassador.
Okay.
What will be the materials that will be used to make the rockets?
Okay. Daniel, do you understand that question? You will answer it. Okay, the next question. Please, that you will be the last person I'm going to take.
My name is Ibrahim Sanusi. My class is here also. another planet and they can't fix it.
What will happen, right? Okay, you understand? Put your hands together now, please.
From this International Academy. My question is that, for example, if we have any ideas or innovations, can we come to you and how can you help us achieve that idea?
Thank you very much. The next presentation that is going to happen now, NASA Space as roadmap, is the plan to send astronauts to space. So probably when the time comes, one of you will be the astronaut. Have I answered your question? Now, if you are asking whether we've sent before, no, we've not sent astronauts to space, but we've had someone sent to experience zero gravity. Zero gravity is not going to space, but it's a simulation of what will happen in space. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. Can you understand? So we've been launching it. When it's time to send someone with that rocket, you may be the person. We are recruiting. Thank you. So I think, Daniel, you can come and answer. Please come and take the mic here. Short answers.
The materials that we use to build the rocket will be lightweight materials like aluminum, but aluminum is a very rigid material and could easily be broken. So aluminum lithium is a better material because lithium is added and lithium is a stronger material. Together they will make both a light and stronger material. You could put titanium on the parts that are experiencing most heat, and carbon fiber can cover the entire layer. Carbon fiber is a very strong material.
It's highly technical.
And what you asked?
What will happen if a rocket crashes into another planet?
If a rocket crashes into another planet, it determines whether human beings are capable of taking it back to Earth and repairing it. If it crashes, the first thing that you notice is that it will explode. But that is if it is carrying any fuel on board, or if its tank is empty.
Okay, Daniel, I think you've answered our question.
You said, mentioned in a list of your projects, why would we want to colonize Mercury? Can you just elaborate why would we as a nation want to colonize Mercury?
I live extremely close to the sun. If sunlight cannot get even close enough, study the sun very well. If we could colonize Mercury, we could learn more about the harshest environment in the solar system.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Daniel. Yes, close. I know Mercury, nothing can survive there. But is it possible? Yes, it is possible. The fact that it has not been done does not mean it's not possible. Daniel may be the first person to design a craft or a habitat for us to stay in on Mercury. And what he said, because that now is my field, is true. If you can get to Mercury, we'll have better opportunity to study the sun. So I'm surprised he actually knows that. This is another round of applause for him.
Now, what we're about to do in this segment is what will sustain this project. You are aware that some of you had to send your entries by DHL. Some of you had to bring your own entries physically, I mean for those that came for the competition. Now what we have done going forward is that in the spirit of institutionalizing this program, we have developed a website for the Nigerian Space Ambassador Scheme. And as a matter of introduction, Discovery Cycle Professional is the company I represent, and we are the technical partners to NASDA on the Space Ambassador Program. We put this website jointly together with NASDA. We think it's interactive enough to help you express your ideas, to help you learn more about space, about robotic engineering, and to also to serve as a link between you and the agency. The features of the website, basically the ones that might interest you, we have a segment for programs. In the segment for programs, we have various programs that the Space Ambassadorship offers. First of it is the scholarship program. We intend to progress this beyond what you have seen this afternoon. Any nation that doesn't take engineering and science seriously will never be a great nation. And we think the best way of promoting that is to catch our children young. So the Space Ambassador program would try and make sure that there is an endowment fund, so there will be scholarship programs that you will see coming up on the website from time to time on for different categories. So you note that. Tell your friends that every day visit the NASDA, the Nigeria Space Ambassador website to check for new events. Then we have several programs like summer programs for schools. We think that during your vacations, you need to utilize them well. So for parents and teachers that are here, we want to really encourage you to also visit the website, see the kind of programs the offerings we have for different categories, so that children, generally engineering, not just space, but of course because NASDA is driving this, space engineering is first and foremost in all that. But as we have learned this afternoon also, that virtually space science is a body of virtually all the knowledge put together for you to be able to harness space. So all the components of engineering, you find it in space technology in one way or the other. So parents, please take note. And beyond that, we'll be unveiling under our programs also. We need to take this project beyond Abuja, beyond across the 6 geopolitical zones and into states, just like the representative of Adamawa State mentioned. So the idea about this program is to take it to the 6 geopolitical zones, and beyond the 6 geopolitical zones to also take it to the states. Because we realize the logistics of moving teachers and children. Imagine if you had to fly with 3 or 4 kids all the way from Kano or from Zamfara or from Lagos. So to reduce that on parents, we'll have programs that will be state-based, and that's why we, beginning from now, will be appealing to the state governors to key into this project, beginning from Adamawa State. And the reason why Adamawa has been chosen, as stated by the chairman of the committee, is to enable us. Daniel is from Adamawa State, and we think his governor should take interest in encouraging education in his state, and beyond that, generally engineering and space science in particular. So parents, please check the program column. Then we have also on the website where you have competition. Unfortunately, some parents or some schools, their interest came late, and of course, we've closed. The idea about this program is to give expression to geniuses, Nigerian children that are out there that need a platform like this to promote them. So we will have a lot of competitions coming up from on robotic engineering, on space, on several different categories that will help children to develop early. So we'll have all those competitions going on, and when you go to the competition entry, you will have all the listings of the various competitions that we are going to have all across the year. Between now and the end of this year, probably we'll run another 3 or 4 programs before the end of the year, if time permits. And lastly also, we have a place where you can post your project, you can post your designs, just like Daniel's designs. You can see that is based on original manuscript in his own writing. So we encourage you, because NASDA would want to see the originality of what you've done. So we have a technical team in NASDA here that will assess all the components of your presentation, just like this presentation that has been presented by Daniel has been assessed by the team of scientists in NASDA. So we will encourage all of you to send in your entry. It will be vetted by the technical team, and if they think is worthy to call you upon, they will call you. So your interest can come in form of either video, or in form of design, or in form of any way you can express it. The site gives you that opportunity to do that. For DCP, I want to make a commitment here again that NASDA has gotten it right, because by far, just like you are predominantly scientists here, you are focusing on research. The decision for NASDA to institute this program is by far one of the greatest legacies that the board and the management of NASDA will leave behind, that will last for years. Our own projection is that the future astronauts, the future space scientists that will emerge in this country, most of them will be nurtured through the Nigerian ambassador scheme. And we are committed to support NASDA all through all these years, and all the years to come, as far as this project is concerned. Once again, I want to thank you for this opportunity, and let me congratulate the management of NASDA for the opportunity to put this together. And let me also appreciate the organizing committee, especially Dr. Ayatunji, who I think for the past 7 days have not been able to sleep. So we are please, a round of applause for Dr. Ayatunji, who without him probably this program would not have happened. We want to also thank the representative of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, for being here, and we wish everyone well for being a part of this. See you next time in our next program. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for the CEO. That what Daniel is demonstrating, or is showing us, or is teaching us now, is that the problems in this nation, they are not the one we can solve with the same thinking these problems were created. There must be a change. There must be a change in a way of being professionalized. Whatever thing we think we are doing, even at this age. Students, are you hearing me? Take note of that and think of a way out. How do we get our problem solved? Let's emulate good things, and as you strive to do that, because what is important in life is your ability to pursue. You have a vision, you pursue it. Any vision you fail to pursue will remain a mere what? Let's hear it from our guy.
Thank you very much. Simply, I was asked to come and give vote of thanks. So it is very easy for me to just say thank you, and that will be all. But I will want to just reiterate some things that the CEO, DCP said, and I'm saying it particularly for the student that asks, how can you submit ideas if you have it? Simply go to the website, go to the page for contact us, put your information, whatever you have, they upload it there, and it will get to us. I will definitely get back to you. So that's that. And also, let me say this for the ambassadors, please, and maybe parent guardian will come with them. We want you to drop your full details and the account number. Please do that. It's very, very important. After all said, let me start by appreciating the representative of the executive governor. She was here with us from the beginning, and she's still seated here with us. That shows a mother. Thank you very much, ma'am. We are very, very grateful. The representative of our Professor Borofis, you can see that our patrons decided to stay with us till the end. That is what parents are. Who is our father? We really appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. For my colleagues, we work together on Yinka, Akim, Abubakar, Caleb, and everybody, Wale, Esho, CNN, for everybody that have worked on this, that have not mentioned, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for your cooperation. This is just the beginning. I'll need more of your cooperation, and I'm sure with this, we'll take Nigeria to a greater height. Thank you very much. For the media, if we come here and make all our noise, and nobody hears us beyond this form, we'll have just made noise. But they ensure their presence here, and I want to specifically thank the TV media for putting this together within the shortest possible time. Thank you very much, sir. And for all the media houses that are here, I thank you so much. For our parents, teachers, and guidance that are here, I'm very grateful. Now, let me say this. It almost keep my mind, I really promise. Air Force Girls School made a submission, and I must confess that their essays were very, very good. Exam yesterday. But somehow we sent email. I don't know where the email got missing on the road, because from our end it was delivered, from their end it was not received. So they couldn't come for the exam. They are here today with their children, and because they thought maybe it continued today since they did not receive any, so they missed the exam. And who knows, probably one of them will have emerged. Air Force, we acknowledge your performance, and I'm personally making promise to you that next time we will not only, please, these schools that are here, drop your phone number so that if we send email, we'll have this kind of problem in future. And for all the students that are here, thank you for coming. I've not said this since morning, but I'll say it now. Happy Children's Day. Children's Day, we look forward to meet you. We go to the stadium, we parade, we do cultural dance, and we go home. You are doing intellectual dance here. That's good. God bless you all. God bless everyone that will be here. And God bless the Republic of Nigeria. See you next time. Go on another program. Thank you.
To ease possible problems, I think we have had a simple question. None of our calls for Dr. Please, all of us here have been on, and I'm sure some of you don't know our names. My colleague here is Phoebe Simcoe. It's a phrase you will soon get used to, whether you like it or not.